SSDI, and SSI beneficiaries. Are you included for this $2,000 stimulus check or $2,000 dividend payment, as the president likes to call it? This is a really good question and one that I receive multiple times per week, and what I want to focus on for you here in this dedicated video, as again, a lot of you in this community, they receive any benefits administered by Social Security, and again, fill in the blank with whatever type of benefit. I see your comments down below, and realistically, the bulk of the videos that I have here on the channel, the well over 6,000 videos, and what I've been talking about for several years, is mostly focused around Social Security. So a lot of you in this community know how the whole thing goes, right? A lot of people out there feel like we're going to be left out, and they forgot about us yet again. They have all of these different things where they hand out all kinds of money for all kinds of people, and sure enough, gee, what do you know? SSDI, SSI, Social Security, they're going to forget about us yet again. That's the main concern that I see down below in the comment section, and I'm going to be fair with you. I don't blame you, because it does feel that way the majority of the time, right? However, let's focus specifically on that $2,000 payment. Again, call it whatever you want. Stimulus payment, dividend payment, rebate payment, whatever you want to call it. The name literally does not matter. But that's what I want to focus on for you here in this dedicated video. As I've been telling some of you that have been reaching out recently, again, I get this comment multiple times per week. What about SSDI? What about SSI? Will we get it? When are we going to get it? How much is it going to be? Are we going to be qualified? Will we be eligible? All of these different details like this, okay? So that's why I want to give you this dedicated video, just to kind of clear the air on this whole situation and let you know where we're at with this whole thing and what does it mean for you as one of these beneficiaries. And again, I'm going to be fair with you. Everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to essentially everybody on Social Security. Doesn't really matter the benefit type, but the bulk of the comments that I receive are, again, SSI and SSDI focused. Yes, some retirees, some spousal, some low income. Again, I see those as well, but it seems like the majority of the comments and the questions, the concerns that I receive are from SSDI and SSI beneficiaries. So that's why I want to give you this dedicated video. All right, anyway, so we're going to talk about this $2,000 that the president floated way back. Actually, to be fair, he floated it for the first time back in early October of last year, October 2nd. I have a video here on the channel featuring that clip of him speaking back on October 2nd. He originally floated it then, but then back on November 9th, he originally floated it like more officially, where he wrote it and said a dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high-income people, will be paid to everybody, okay? So he said that, and then multiple times since then up until now, as in right now present, he has said it multiple times. In fact, I have many videos here on the channel featuring clips of him speaking about this. Anyway, you've probably seen multiple of them, of all those different videos that I've had for you. Okay, so what does it mean? The president continues to say that at some point in 2026, he's going to distribute this $2,000 dividend payment, $2,000 stimulus check, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Well, until proven otherwise, until proven that they may not send it or they will, we don't know. Again, it's still up in the air. We just have to take the president's word for it at this point. Okay, again, just going off what he's saying, that we're likely going to see this at some point this year. And again, just based on what he's saying, we won't know until the time comes, right? Okay, but anyway, would you be included as an SSDI, as an SSI beneficiary, as a Social Security beneficiary? Would you be included for this? Now, I'm going to be fair with you. Let's talk through the parameters around this, okay? What do they use as the determining eligibility factor to determine someone's, well, like I said, eligibility to be getting any of these payments? Is it if you have a disability? No. That'd be disgusting. If they used somebody's eligibility based on if they have a disability or not, that's disgusting, okay? I don't think they can do that, right? I mean, they probably can, but legally, I think they would be probably in a lot of heat if they were to do that, okay? That's not what it's about. Is it about if you're working or not? Nope, has nothing to do with that. Does it have something to do with filing a tax return? No, has nothing to do with filing a tax return. Does it have anything to do with receiving a fixed income benefit of any kind? No, has nothing to do with that. What does it have to do with? Two things. That's all it's ever about, is two things. You have to have a Social Security number. They've always made that very clear. You need to have a Social Security number, which if you're getting benefits, you probably have a Social Security number, okay? Next is your income. But you just said I'm not working. It doesn't matter. You're right. It has nothing to do with that. I did not say working. I said income. That's all it's ever about, is your income, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Income is income. It does not matter where income comes from, okay? It could be from work. It could be from a fixed income benefit. It could be from anything. Income is income. Whatever would be reported to the IRS in the event somebody were to file a tax return, and even if you don't file a tax return, it still doesn't matter. Reason being is because whatever income you receive is, well, provided it's, legitimate and it's tracked, it is supplied to the IRS anyway. Like the Social Security Administration, they supply your income from Social Security because of your benefit to the IRS. They tell the IRS exactly how much you get paid from Social Security. So my point with that is, it doesn't matter. Okay, so many people are so worried that, oh, I don't file a tax return, I'm not going to get it. I'm not working, I have a disability, I'm not going to get it. Whatever the situation is, that does not matter ever. That's never mattered. Think back to 2020 and 2021, the 3 stimulus checks that we received during that time. I'm using this as an example. Did they say you must be working to get this? Nope. Did they say you need to file a tax return to get this? Nope. Didn't say that. Did they say anything about other parameters for the most part? Not really. The only thing they said is, if your income is below the threshold that we've established, you're eligible to get it. That's all it comes down to, okay? So there's so many people, again, living on a fixed income, on Social Security, SSDI, SSI, whatever your type of benefit is, it doesn't matter. It's only about your income. Think of it this way. Whatever the line is in the sand that they officially establish, I anticipate it's going to be 75 grand a year as an individual and 150 a year as a married couple. That's what I anticipate they're going to do if they do it in the first place. Okay, we have to remember this much. It's a big ol' IF, capital IF. If they do this $2,000 payment in the first place, I've been very clear about this. I wouldn't be shocked at all if later on in the year, 2026, they backpedal and say, we gave it to you. It was in the form of a tax refund. And we're like, what? You never said that. I wouldn't be shocked if they do that, okay? I'm just saying, just trying to lay the groundwork here, lay the foundation and let you know the president continues to say they're going to send it as this dividend payment, but I wouldn't be shocked if we get to September, October, something like that. They've done nothing, and then they say, we gave it to you. Don't you remember? Trust us. We gave it to you. It was in the form of a tax refund. Just trust us. You got it. And we're like, WTF are you talking about, right? We got nothing, okay? But again, we still have to say that based on what the president is saying, that it's likely going to come in this separate type of payment. But again, all of that other stuff aside, it's only about income. That's all it's ever about, is your income. Doesn't matter where income comes from. If your income is below the threshold in which they establish, again, whatever that happens to be officially, wherever they draw the line in the sand, if your income is below that, that's what makes somebody eligible. And if you have a Social Security number, they always make that a big deal as well. You've got to have a social in order to get it, okay? That's what they always say, okay? Now, other years, previous years, the last $1,400 that we did get, they did have exceptions for people that have a TIN. Well, it's ITIN, I guess, technically. Individual Taxpayer Identification Number is what ITIN is standing for, okay? But anyway, let's talk about that once we get further details on this. But here's the detail as well. You might be thinking, but wait, what's the income threshold? Well, here's the thing. Let me just say this much. When they officially release that, whatever it happens to be, okay, the official number, it could always be changing at any given point. But here's the thing I want to point out about that as well. By default, as somebody on SSDI or SSI, or essentially Social Security, any fixed income benefit administered by Social Security, by default, these benefits are below the line in which they would establish to be eligible for it. By default, you simply cannot have an income above the threshold. The only exception to the rule to that would be somebody receiving Social Security retirement benefits after their full retirement age who's collecting a huge benefit and also working and earning a pretty nice income. That's the only exception to the rule. Everybody else would be, by default, below the threshold because benefits don't pay much, right? Or as some people would say, they pay peanuts. Peanuts are pretty good. I mean, let's be real, right? I don't think we want a truckload of peanuts every month, but you get my point behind that, right? They don't pay much. So point being is that regardless of the type of benefit you're getting, even if you're getting the maximum, you would still be, by default, below the threshold because the benefits don't pay very much. That's the point here. Does all this make sense? Okay, so for those of you that are very worried, like, oh, we're going to be left out, they're not going to pay it to us, we're not going to get it, we're not eligible, all these things like this, I'm not working, I don't file a tax return, I don't have an income. You do have an income. Your income is your check, is your monthly benefit check. That's your income. So yes, you do have an income. Virtually everybody has an income, okay? I mean, seriously, like everybody has an income of some kind. It might not be very much, but you probably have an income of something. Even your fixed income benefit is still an income. That's still your income. Does that make sense? Okay. So anyway, let's just see as we get further details on this. I'm going to say this much. If you get left out, everybody's getting left out. Okay. I'm just going to say that because I said this earlier. I'm going to say that again really quickly. I wouldn't be shocked if they backpedal on this. Wouldn't be shocked. I've said that very clearly before in other videos. That's not a mystery. I've been very, very clear and transparent about this. We still have to take the president's word for it. He continues to say, oh, we're getting it. He's going to distribute it. All these things like this sometime, a little bit later this year. Okay, that's what the president continues to say. But still wouldn't be shocked if they come back and say, we gave it to you earlier in the year. Don't you remember? How don't you remember this? We already gave it to you. And then we're going to say, yeah, okay, we remember. We remember getting totally screwed. Yep, we remember that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, right? Anyway, I hope this helps you understand the situation. I know that it's frustrating. I know that it's confusing. I know there's a lot of moving parts around this. This is what we know as of right now. As we get any details on this, I will continue to bring it to your attention immediately in these dedicated videos. Anything that comes out, any additional remarks out of the president, I'll grab those clips and feature them in videos so you can clearly see for yourself exactly what the president is saying. Any remarks out of the Treasury Secretary, the people within the administration, anybody like that, any official details, any additional updates on this, any remarks, anything, I'll bring it to your attention in these videos. Anything you want to know, drop your comments down below. I'm happy to come back in a dedicated video or live stream, whatever it happens to be, whatever you need, let me know. I'm here to represent you. I'm here to advocate for you. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to keep you updated with everything going on. Anything like that, let me know. I can certainly come back. No problem whatsoever, okay? Anyway, I know it's frustrating. Again, please just remember, I'm the messenger. I'm bringing you information as it's coming across and here to answer your questions. And I want you to get this money. I really do. I want to help you get this money, okay? If they do it in the first place. But until then, I'll keep you posted. Otherwise, if you're new here, if you have not done so, please consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video. Big share button down below. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again.